Welcome to LN space where sigma dx over dt applies when t equals 1 equals 0. Where energy is infinite, limitless in flux yet remains the same trans-dimensional, constant and abundant. We summarize this as Brill, behold, the light.
So, recently, I purchased from YouTube this apparently DOT German style helmet from China. It was 25 bucks. And I thought, yeah, that would be okay. Except when I put on my head, I had the old mushroom head. And it really looks stupid. Look at how fat that thing is. And then it flares at the bottom. Maybe from the side it looks kind of okay, but from the front it looks really stupid. And so, anyways, I thought, well, what I really want is I want this German m38 Stahlhelm helmet. The real deal. You know, and so I ordered it. Or a replica of it anyways. And it came. And this was the interior of it. Yeah, pretty crappy. And these were the straps, leather straps that held it on. For reenactments and everything, this is, a pretty good reproduction of the original stuff, but, it really wasn't meant for any rough and tumble. It was just meant for, if you're in the trenches and somebody dropped a brick on your head. So here I am with this helmet over here, and I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. If I take this one apart, maybe this will fit inside the Stahlhelm. Nope, did not work. And so I'm left with, okay, I've got this really crappy piece of styrofoam and this piece of fiberglass. I guess I can make that into I don't know, a squirrel feeder or something. But anyways, so I thought, if I take this out of the Stahlhelm and I take these straps out of this helmet, okay, and then I go and get some of this black foam. Now this black foam, I'm going to call it a medium crush foam, because the, like at Hobby Lobby, the cushion foam that you get, that you put in a cushion, I would call that light crush foam. And what was in this DOT helmet was styrofoam so hard it might as well be wood. So I'd call that high crush foam. In fact, I don't know how the hell this is. I don't know where DOT standards are, because that, is like a rock. I don't think that would save your head from any impact whatsoever. So what I did was, the attachment points for this harness are here and on the other side, and then at the back here. And what I had to do to put this harness in is I had to add another attachment location. So at about the same height as this one over here is where the other attachment went on. Okay, and so what I end up with, as you can see, is I have a Stahlhelm with that securing device, which means that the helmet at 50 miles an hour, the wind doesn't catch it under here and blow it up, so that it's like this is sitting up at 11 o'clock and this is rubbing on my neck. With this attachment on here, it was working, up at 70 miles an hour, no problem. The helmet stayed where it was. Now, using that black crush foam, what I did was I cut strips, and I cut a big piece in the middle, and I cut strips, and I glued them in there with crazy glue. Crazy glue that I used was that JB Weld crazy glue. I'm finding that JB Weld will glue anything to anything, much better than Gorilla Glue or some of the others now. So I used that with confidence, and it's worked really well. Now I have a Stahlhelm helmet that fits on my head. It gives me a lot of, if I were to come off and bang my head, I've got a lot of give in that foam, but not too much give that it would crush to the helmet itself. So I would say that this now is the best DOT helmet you could possibly get compared to that Chinese thing. You know, you think that back in the 60s, all the chimpanzees they killed by putting helmets on their heads and then bashing them with a baseball bat and then writing down on a report how good they thought the helmet was, that DOT would stand for something. But apparently, you know, all these cheap-ass helmet, well, anything coming out of China, I don't trust. So here we go. I'm going to show you where I got my idea for the foam. This helmet is the helmet of the Fallschirmjäger. Okay, and though you can see the strapping is different from the regular helmet, it's still not right. It's going to have to move up to here and move up to there in order that this thing doesn't blow off my head. But you'll see that around here, what they did for the Fallschirmjäger, because they jumped out of airplanes, is they put foam in there. And it's that black foam. So I immediately said, I've got some of this laying around. And I went and found some. And then I was able to modify my regular Stahlhelm. And now I've got a bitchin' German helmet to wear, instead of one of those mushroom head hats, you know. And I thought I'd show this to all of you out there, because that Chinese helmet, it costs on eBay about 25 bucks. And so for 25 bucks, you get all the attachment stuff, okay? And I guess you could make that yourself, kind of, sort of, you know, but this does have the webbing strap all sort of within here, going up to here, and I guess it's a lot easier, you know, to buy the helmet and strip it out. The other thing that I took off that cheap-ass Chinese helmet was this rubber edge. This rubber edge all around here. And it fits perfectly. It goes all the way around the helmet. Okay, instead of this sort of steel edge, now I got that sort of rubber edge. I don't know, I just was interested to see if there was enough of it on the Chinese helmet to fit on this, and it was cut to measure. I mean, it was perfect. And so, anyways, if anybody's looking for a bitchin' German helmet, these are on eBay for about 70 bucks. They're a reproduction Stahlhelm M38 from World War II. Okay. The other helmet, the Chinese helmet, they're on eBay for $24.99, and you get the parts from it. Okay, all you have to do is on this level here, around here, and it's not hard to do. You just sort of, lay this out so that it's, you know, not stretched, you know, at a different angle or anything. You just lay it out at the same height here, and you mark it. And then you drill through, and then you drill the right size hole for the fastener you're going to use. And I used a nut and bolt, but it's behind this foam, so it's not like it's going to ever hit me in the head, you know. And I used, instead of a thick bolt, thick nut, I used a flat nut. So, anyways, that's basically how you do it, and how you make yourself a bitchin' German biker helmet that's DOT approved. Well, maybe DOT didn't do it, but I approve it, and I swear that if someone hit me on the head with a baseball bat, that's gonna take the impact, and then woe be to them who hit me on the head with a baseball bat. But anyways, so that's how you do it, or that's how I did it, and there's an idea for you. Okay, thanks for watching.